Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the Iron Meditation, the Art of Living and Lifting podcast. I'm your host, Coach Michael. Allow me to impose a question that will, if not change your life, will definitely change your perspective about life. And the question is this: what is left if I take everything away from you? Your name, your fame, your social following, your kids, if you have any, your status, everything. What is left? And you need to dig deep about this question, because we often don't think about ourselves in this way, because be it our parents or our environment, we are taught not to be selfish, which is a good thing. We are taught about thinking about others, caring about others. If you're coming from ex-Soviet countries like myself, it's putting yourself last and everybody else first. And if you, God forbid, trying to do something for your own sake, like you are not a correct quote-unquote member of society. So we're running the hamster wheel of trying to please others, of trying to manifest ourselves through others, often neglecting ourselves. Because when we dead, not if, yes, when we dead, and nobody knows how quick this when is going to manifest itself in our lives. And let's assume that we go up to heaven or down to hell, assuming our personal preferences. I personally love warmer places. It's fun there. And anyway, you're asked a very simple question. So what are you? Like, how have you lived your life? You have been given a gift. And like, what did you do with that? And none of the questions like, I invested in my kids, I invested in my family, I invested in like business, won't cut it. Because it was like, yeah, I gave, or you've been given a lifetime for yourself, to manifest yourself. Because we can jump into Hinduism for a second, saying that each of us is a god, or each of us is a manifestation of God on earth, and God lives his life through us, through all our personal experiences like pain and frustration and happiness and luster and like sins or whatever. And that's one of the opposing arguments about not trying to be a saint on earth, because we were sent on earth not to be saints. We are holy souls that are saints above. On earth we came to be earthy people, okay, like digging in, like playing in dirt, like kids supposed to do, and not sitting quietly on the benches with mobile phones like zombies. But it's another discussion. So back to us. Who are you? What are you? What is left if everything is taken away from you? Because I believe this is the question we will be imposed upon ourselves, like in a transition period, whatever. And like, you're not your kids, you're not your business, you're not your family, the famous Fight Club quote, okay? You are not the money in the bank, all right? And you're not the content on your wallet, all right? What's left? There is a great movie I like, an old movie, is Richard Pryor, Brewster's Millions, it is called. It's about a small baseball player who inherits $30 million that he must spend in 30 days to inherit $300 million. Now the deal is that he must spend everything on himself. He cannot burn the money, destroy the money, give away the money. He can do nothing altruistic. he must be as selfish as they come, spending everything. And very quickly, the character, like Brewster, is running out of ideas. And the movie is great. It's like, it was like shot in, I believe, 85. And it's a great example about how life, like, what are we? Because this is the, like, you know, this is the ultimate test. Like, be as selfish as you can and see where it leads you. But again, you cannot spend it on, like, you cannot be this bullshit altruist. And bullshit altruist is people who are literally trying to live their lives through lives of others. And it can be as possible as it come, all right? Like, I'm not like Mother Teresa, all right? For example, I'm not saying that she was an altruist or she was a selfish woman, but again, the woman made a great deal of amazing good, okay, of amazing stuff. Richard Branson, and that contributes to world peace, Bill Gates Foundation and Linda Gates Foundation. Okay, these people are amazing. But back to us, the bullshit altruist is a purposeful less, okay, meaningless person, like, who's lost, who have never imposed upon himself this very tough question, because we need to dig deep and we need to peel ourselves like the onion, all right, going to the very painful places, asking what is left, all right? Because for another example, you know what, I can give you a perfect body, like a perfect abs, a perfect tits, you know, skin, tan. I can, like, you can have the most genius brain that was ever, like, that's Albert Einstein and Richard Dawkins, like, combined, and, you know, and maybe Feynman, like, you are the most brilliant, but, and you have all the money, like, your skills are amazing, but I put you on a desert island somewhere in the Pacific, like, that is not even on GPS maps, and there you are, like the tree that falls alone in the forest when nobody sees or hears it. Who are you? What is left? Because it's the same. You have everything and you have nothing at the same time. All right? We often tend to make minors into majors, completely losing ourselves and losing our way. And it's a beautiful centering question that I often use when I feel lost, when I feel depressed, when I feel down, when I feel purposefulness. And I understand that me clinging on my kids, on the good I bring to the people I coach, what I'm trying to connect, is bullshit. Because I'm desperately trying to hold upon a straw while I'm drowning. So who I am, and who are you, right? And what is left when I take everything away from you? When there is nothing there, okay? What is there? And this is as close as people in concentration camps came to answering this question. But when this question is answered, when we are alive, living the lives we live, and having the things we own, when we can answer the question, the most beautiful thing happens. Everything becomes meaningful and meaningless at the same time. And life really opens up in front of the Voyager. And all we have left is just take a deep breath, smile, and make one step forward.